And welcome back to the third round where hopefully, ooh, this is a very promising start and I will definitely not mulligan with this. So, but, I mean, this guy did get to the third round as well, so I'm sure that he has a pretty solid deck. Although he did have to mulligan, but mulliganing to 6 is definitely not the end of the world by any means, so let's scare him and make him think we have Rakdos. And then he'll see that we have Golgari and Breathe a Sign of Relief, but we've done well so far, so Golgari can definitely be a force to be reckoned with. No need to show him our third color quite yet. Second color quite yet. For all he knows, this is still a Rakdos deck, but he'll see next turn. It's really not a big deal, even if you knew, but... See, ooh, Azorius. So this will probably be really frustrating to play against. It's a sort of deck where you think you've won, but really you don't know for sure. We could have used one of our combat tricks there, but I feel like it's probably best for later. Imagine he might have a Supreme Verdict, which will... Well, we'll see. That is a bit annoying, but at the same time, at least he doesn't play anything. But that's a really good... Not to say that's a bad move by any means, by the way. I'm pretty sure that anyone will agree that Dramatic Rescue is quite a good card. But... Oh. Do we want to play a Drudge Beetle? I actually think the Crocodile's better play here. We don't have anything that we could just trade the Beetle for, so... He'll know what we have up now, but I think it's for the best. He might just think that we're pretending to have a giant growth up, I hope. Maybe he'll think we're bluffing. But I feel like if someone does that, and then... Ooh, martial law, that's can prove quite annoying. But if we... So I'm actually tempted to Grizzly Salvage at the end of the turn, but I think it'll actually be better if we'll give this guy lifelink, and then we'll put a Drudge Beetle out. It's one less thing he can martial law. Although I'm going to be martial lawing the Stonefair Crocodile. Yeah, I think it's better to put the Drudge Beetle on. There's just a little bit more pressure. Yeah. He'll detain the imp, no doubt. Oh, really? Interesting. I don't think I was going to trade that, at least not yet, because I don't have... Well, now I do have the mana for it, so I guess I understand why he did that. I'm waiting for a supreme verdict, though. I feel like, well, no, it could be. Martial law gets passed sometimes, so he definitely probably wasn't the bomb that made him want to go Azorius, but the bomb that made him feel a bit Azorius. Okay, we'll Grizzly salvage at the end of this turn. Hopefully get some nice scavenge into the graveyard. Interesting. Very Selesnya card. And we'll give salvage. Jeez. Ah, darn. Could be both of these could be quite useful actually, but we'll get rid of the decoy because we can scavenge that. So we'll put the swamp in hand, and you have to click on it. But okay, so let's, yeah. This way we'll, alright. Oh, okay. Well, we'll at least have a giant growth up. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll have to. Well, that sucks. I realize now that the problem was that I needed an extra green, not that I needed more land. But I can't do anything about that now. I think I'll definitely start detaining that. Yeah. Ah, an arrest. Unfortunate. So we get another swamp. Also, what we'll do is we'll attack with the Garage Beetle, and we will it's a shame that we get no more lifelink, but alright, so we will, let's Savage Surge it, just to save. Ah, an arrestor. How unfortunate. Come on, creature. Alright, that works. I don't think we really need to play this land. We might as well keep it as a Okay, so we'll attack. This turn we'll attack with both of these. Well, actually, Giant Growth, the one that the Pegasus blocks, because then the other one will get killed, and we'll just scavenge it onto the. Interesting. What's he doing? Oh, okay, he just said. Come on, Dredge Mangler. Nah, it's a forest. Alright, well. We'll attack with both of these. So, I mean, he definitely knows that I have something. Okay. Alright. He definitely chose it best because it's going to be much more expensive to scavenge this, but we have plenty of mana, so. And he might counter it. Ah, I see. Well, we just need one creature that we can scavenge all that onto. I feel like he'll have to play something else other than this. Nope. Alright, come on, we really need a creature now. No more land. Alright, fair enough. This will work. I mean, I sort of hate scavenging onto this, but we'll see. Eventually, he might even start. But if I scavenge onto here, he might start have to choose who he has to martial law. Ah, yes, the Sky Knight. Okay, so this is. I'll be more than happy to hard cast this. I will play an extra land just in case I need to. Yeah, I'll play an extra. So can we scavenge anything? Well, we'll wait for now. If he has a Supreme Verdict, though, that'll be super annoying. Okay, so let's scavenge onto the locust. I'll just use a dredge beetle to use up the expensive one. It'll give the same. Okay, let's see. So hopefully he can't get rid of any of them. Okay, well, I'll definitely scavenge onto this one later. For once, I'm not behind in time. I have to admit though, this is actually really pretty decent for an Azorius deck. It's how these go. It's so super annoying controlling, and eventually. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't think there's really anything you can do. Yeah, I think so that he's gonna have to. I think his luck's finally run out. Because now I'm gonna start scavenging onto this one. I don't know why he... I don't know why he blocked this one, because, I mean, I don't think he would have won either way, but, you know, he needed to, Azorius Charm or Dramatic Rescue it. This actually does put me in a bit of a pickle, but... I do have to wonder now which is better, too. No, I have to block that thing, because otherwise I'm dead in a short bit. Well, no, if he attacks with... Well, no, because he can just attain that next turn, so... This is going to be really close. Alright. Oh, is he going to give it Course of Might? Slows me a charm, so it'll trample through. Oh, that does suck. I really need something like a Drag Wrangler, which would be amazing. Ah, just too little too late. Oh well. That sucks. Yes, I do want to play first. And it's a bit slow, but it's a start. Okay, we will definitely put out a Dredge Beetle this turn. What does he have? A Gatekeeper Vine. Okay. Okay. We'll attack with the Sewer Shambler. I mean, if he wants to... We'll see if he wants to trade for it. There's really no reason not to, I think. I'm actually surprised if he didn't... Huh. I'm surprised because that's not really of much use to him right now. Another one. I wonder if he was putting all these in as sort of like a defensive thing. Okay. Actually, definitely wouldn't mind trading one, because then you can just scavenge onto the beetle later, and I have another one, so let's see what he does. Yeah, I figured he'd probably do that. That's okay, I sort of wanted that in the graveyard. We can next turn. There's also a bit of a waste to put an ethereal armor on a gate creeper vine. At least in my opinion. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I think there's definitely not something here we want to put just yet. I think the best thing to do is just to put up another creeper vine. I mean, the Perilous Shadow. You can put a Sewer Shambler out, which is a nice target for another launch party, so. Oh wow. Okay, that's a bit more. I think we'll definitely, launch party. And we'll sack the Dredge Beetle. Okay, cool. Oh, and then we can start using Rites of Reaping too. It's actually really quite a decent card. But, yeah, now we want a launch party, for sure. Or it's an instant, we might want to do that next turn. So which is it? Yeah, we can't. Thing. Yeah, I think we might just want to pass the turn here. That's the best. We can scavenge that at least, so it's a bit of an expensive one to scavenge, but what can you do? Unless you can dispel that. But guess not. Ooh, a Dagger Dome Imp. That's something we want to dispel on too. Yeah, I don't think I even need to attack. I can just leave that back to block that. Because I really just want to get these guys out. Actually, what would be sort of awesome to do is to next turn to get rid of that Gate Creeper Vine with Rites of Reaping. I mean, maybe it's greedy, but at the same time he's losing that Ethereal Armor, so if he decides to Ethereal Armor something else, nothing too bad happens. Unless we get like a Dragwing or something. Well, even then, yeah, I think I'm going to go to do that. He might be able to counter it, but even if he does, I feel like we're in a pretty okay spot, so. +3/+3, -3, man. It was a bit impulsive, but like I said, I feel like we didn't lose that much if it got countered. I mean, we did. It would be a real shame because that's be a nice removal spell. But even if it had, I think we would still be in the better position. Our spell on. Yep. And now he it's actually better than if we'd scavenge onto it because now we still have all those tokens that we can put up. That's a shame. Do we take this now? I feel it's best suited if we have another creature, just in case he starts detaining. And actually we can... Well, there's no need to scavenge next turn because that thing can't attack, but okay, well... Actually... Let's attack into him. I'd be more than happy to trade a Giant Growth for his thing, so... I don't think he'll do it, but... Yeah, because he'd just lose that. So, but might as well get in it. And this way next turn we can activate several things, so... What's he going to do? Is he going to return that back to my hand again? Okay, I think I'm going to start scavenging onto this guy. He might have another return, but even if he does, what can you do? And we have a Savage Surge, which is nice. We can use that next turn too. But let's scavenge for now. Okay, so... It's probably going to need to start... I mean, he definitely has ways to keep this under control, so... I think he'll just attack with that. Even if he didn't, we'd have plenty of other combat tricks to... Now in a pretty okay position. I mean... Okay, let's not attack with both. Well, yeah, we can. We can get rid of some of his creatures if we attack with both. We might as well. We'll just Savage Surge one of them the next turn if we need extra blockers. All right. So let's do this now. Oh, it still dies. Well, but we kill it at least. And we can scavenge onto that again, I guess. Which, I mean, I didn't really think that one through. I had sort of hoped to keep that on there as a sort of buffer to more detain, but... Oh, okay, so he just conceded. Nice. Well, at least finally we have the timer advantage in the third round, so hopefully this will go well. Might even win this. Be the first recorded draft that I win. Should be pretty sweet, but let's not get carried away. His deck is actually pretty good. That detain at the first round was really quite something, so let's see what happens. Yeah, I might actually keep this. Especially if we're drawing. We can always, if we need more land, we can always Grizzly Salvage. So we won't mulligan. Again, we always get Grizzly Salvage when we have the Locust in hand, which is the one thing we definitely want to put into our graveyard. But, you know, at the very least we have a Drudge Beetle. We can take another land, so... And we're on the draw too, so... And we get another land, so it's almost not even that big of a deal. We'll probably Grizzly Salvage for a creature then. The Pegasus. Oh, actually, maybe the Imp is better to play this time around. Well, except he can't really do much as of yet, so I think I'll actually bring out the Drudge Beetle first. Well, I'll bring out the Imp. That way he can't really attack with the... That way if he attacks with the Pegasus, I can just keep gaining that life back. It's probably actually better. Yeah, especially with that armor, so... Okay, so now we'll attack. Unfortunately, Savage Surge won't kill the Pegasus. Well, it's an awkward thing to arrest, to be completely honest with you, but it does have that benefit. Okay, so, we will... And we could also... Well, Rites of Reaping won't really... What we definitely will do is we will Grizzly Salvage, and hopefully we can get a Sewer Shambler to put into the graveyard. Well, the decoy is okay, actually. It's a shame to put the giant growth, which we would have drawn next turn, on, but what can you do? I'll take the crocodile. It's the most useful, and the decoys can be used in the, Oh, well, that's going to be fun. I think I'll cast that instead. Actually, we can even Savage Surge. Well, except... Okay, so... Okay, so he's going to block, so what we're going to do is... It's a bit of a shame to waste Savage Surge on it right now. Oh! Well, we'll still have to waste Savage Surge on it. But at least we gain 3 life. I think it'll be a little bit less. Actually, I'd be more than happy to put that in my graveyard, considering I can just get everything back the next turn. I don't want him to have... This would actually be sort of funny, because then next turn, that would be... Actually, that might be a better play, because then we can, I think this might just be the better play here. Well, let's attack first. And then we can start scavenging. The nice thing is now, I mean, unless he has something else, we can just gain more life than he. Than we lose from his Pegasus. On another one, but I don't think I think it's better to just let's see, let's put the, doesn't matter that it all costs the same, so oh, can put this out and give him lifelink and then put this out. It's a little bit safer, I would say. Ah, okay. Well, then we'll just get some. It's for the best, really, because this way he. Actually, might be best to, well, let's see what he has. Oh, this will be a fun one too. I'm a scavenge on too, actually. I think it might actually be better to let's see. Yeah, might as well just scavenge onto it. Or what could he possibly, well, if I do this, it'll still oh, I could no, it'll actually give it more if I Course of Might than if I Rites of Reaping, and yeah, I think it's just best to do this now. I think I have to do this before attacking, which is sort of annoying, but we'll see. If I want to give these guys all. Oh, nice! I won! Hooray! I did it with Golgari. Well, this is my first win ever. I am so excited. Well, not first win ever, but first win on that is going to be YouTubeized. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my Golgari madness. See you guys next time.